Jonathan Fadner, and I am the director of The Wind in the Willows at MSTDA, Main Street Theater and Dance Alliance on Roosevelt Island in New York City. And today I am making a boat, a prop that is not as complicated as I thought it was going to be. The first thing I had to do is figure out the design for it, which I'm going to make out of one piece of plywood that I'm recycling it from a platform we used for another show. So I made these grid lines going down. First I found center for the end of our boat, and then every about 6 inches I went down until I got to my halfway point on this one piece of plywood, which is 4 foot. And then I made 2 lines as they would go up about every 6 inches so that I could make an inside railing, which would be the top, and the outside railing, which would be the bottom of the boat. And I kept it 3 inches long, going along the way. And now I'm gonna cut it out with a jigsaw. Let's see what happens. All right, beautiful last cut there. All right, now that I got the frame out, I'm going to sand it down. All right, cut this all out with the jigsaw and circular saw. Cut this piece out first. This is the outside. Pretty nice. And then I got that little one on the bottom there. I'm gonna sand it down a bit, and then I'm gonna start putting some braces on it. Cut some braces. Right, now I made, after I sanded this frame down and made this frame, now I made these some of these inner blocks that are going to go from the inside one to the outside one. There's like a 12-degree angle, this cut and this cut, and it will go from this bottom one to the top one, and I'm going to put them all around about every 16 inches. Now I made the braces, each going down. I put them down. I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm going to put the top back on the top. All right. Now I got this here, and then I have my bigger side over here that I put on. What I'm going to do is screw this thing to the top. 4-inch strips of 1/4-inch plywood to wrap around the boat. Bending the 1/4-inch plywood right now. I've got about 10 strips of 4-inch plywood. It actually fits right around the boat because I made the whole frame out of 1 sheet of plywood, but I cut it down to a little bit less than 7.5 feet so that one strip would go all the way from the back of the boat to the front of the boat. And while that is bending, I put a little water on it and let it bend, and while it's bending, I'm putting the casters on the frame. So I'm gonna have the seat about right here, front middle seat, the back seat's gonna be here, and I got 5 casters like this. 2 in the back, 2 in close to the middle, and then 1 right in the front. Casters are on, it's time to test it out, see if it works. And then, one of them's got a lock on it, so there we go. Next, it's time to put our 1/4-inch plywood on all around our boat. It's been bending for the last probably about 4 hours, so I think we're good to go. I had several bends. I started with the big one, and then I did a secondary bend, and then the last little end bend for that last is the last bend I did for it. You can see I just put a bunch of junk on top of it to bend it. All right, now that I got all the wood on the outside, I did a little test drive. Should be working good. And the next thing we're gonna do, put some seats in it, and then we're gonna clean it up. paint, and of course, touch up all the little things that look a little bit funny. Next, I brought this boat down to our 100-seat black box theater space on Roosevelt Island, and we're gonna paint it this afternoon. Before I painted it though, I took a little bit of caulking and I just put it in all of the cracks to make it look like it's seaworthy. Yeah, it rolls around real nice. Painted this beautiful blue. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put these oar locks in here, bonk, and bonk on that side, and then put some oars inside, which these are a little bit too big, so I'm going to have to put something in there to fill in the holes. Alright, then I put the oars on, then we're ready to make a grand entrance. And you can row with it. Oh, this water. And this is the boat. Oars, and if I had the inspiration, I might put a little extra back thing here and a little front thing here. But as you can see, you can pretend like you're rowing. Ooh. And push with your feet, hopefully. With our tiny little theater, I don't hit any icebergs.
To see or will stay close by, not question why. The moment is here. We're on the right path, and the path it is perfectly clear. Rowing down the river, rowing down the river.